So, Alec, I've been cleaning out my closet this week, and not the fun kind of cleaning where you rediscover forgotten treasures.
The hard kind. The kind where you have to decide what stays and what goes.
Exactly. I found this dress I wore to a job interview 3 years ago. I didn't get the job and I never wore the dress again. But there it was, hanging in the back of my closet like a relic of a path I didn't take.
It's funny how we do that, isn't it? Why do we hold on to things that no longer serve us? Why do we keep carrying weight we don't need to?
Right? And it really got me thinking that it's not just about clothes. We carry so much more than what fits in our closets. It's this invisible baggage.
Mm-hmm. Like old versions of ourselves we've outgrown but can't quite let go of. The person you were in college or the identity you built in your 20s.
Totally. Or other people's expectations, what your parents wanted for you, what your friends think you should do, the version of success that looks good on paper but feels hollow.
Yeah, that's a heavy one. And past failures, too. We replay those moments like warning labels, telling ourselves, don't try that again. Remember what happened last time.
And the stories we tell ourselves, I'm not good at this. I'm too old to start something new. We forget they're just stories, not facts.
That's the one that gets me. It makes you ask the question, when did I even start believing this about myself?
Yes, I've been carrying this story for years that I'm not a creative person. I have no idea when I picked it up, but it's been with me forever.
Right.
And it's shaped everything, the hobbies I never tried, the parts of myself I never explored, all because I'd already decided they weren't for me.
But what if that story isn't true? What if it's just something you're carrying that doesn't belong to you anymore?
It's a powerful thought. It connects to what you said earlier about carrying the weight of who you used to be.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the heaviest things. The person you were at 22 had different dreams and different priorities, but somehow we feel this obligation to stay consistent with who we were, even when we've changed completely.
Oh, I know that feeling. I wanted to be a lawyer for years. It was the plan. And even after I realized I didn't actually want that life, I felt guilty for changing my mind.
Like you were betraying some younger version of yourself.
Yes, exactly.
But you're allowed to change. Honoring your past self doesn't mean staying loyal to their dreams. It means acknowledging who you were while giving yourself permission to become who you are.
That permission is everything. Recently, I just decided to stop carrying something I'd held on to for years, the belief that I had to have my career figured out by 30.
That's a big one for a lot of people.
It was. And when I just stopped picking it up, something unexpected happened. Space opened up. Not physical space, but internal space.
Room to breathe, room to be curious again instead of constantly anxious about falling behind.
That's it exactly. Putting down what you've been carrying doesn't mean you've failed. It just means you've realized you don't need it anymore.
So, how do we put it down? How do we let these things go?
Well, I think the first step is just naming it. You can't let go of something you haven't acknowledged.
Right. And then ask if it still serves you. Not if it used to, but does it help you live the life you want right now?
And I love the idea of practicing with small things. Say no to that obligation that drains you. Each small release builds the muscle of letting go.
And finally, forgive yourself for carrying it this long. You picked it up for a reason. You can thank it and still choose to set it down.
It's not about burning everything down and starting from scratch.
Not at all. Just check your bags occasionally. See what's weighing you down. You don't have to carry everything forever. You're allowed to travel lighter.
And what I'm learning is the lighter you travel, the further you can go.
So, to everyone listening,
What's one thing you've been carrying that you're ready to put down? What would it feel like to set it down, even just for today? Leave it in the comment section.